The Detroit Lions will have some decisions to make when it comes to the backup quarterback position. We have Nate Sudfeld, who we signed, and he's going to be a free agent, and I hope we move on from him anyway. But we will have the opportunity to almost draft anyone we want to in this draft, and if we want to take a quarterback, now would be a good time to get one. But I saw a mock draft, a 3-round mock draft by NFL draft analyst Chad Reuter, and this was a name that I hadn't seen before. This would be Stanford quarterback Tanner McKee. Now, I want to show you, he has us taking him with the 81st overall pick. I want to show you his draft grade. Let's take a look at his prospect grade. Is a 5.80 average backup or special teamer, which means that his ceiling is a backup quarterback. Is that somebody we want to invest in, even though Jared Goff is going to be our starter, and we could groom this individual and give him some time to adapt to the NFL. I want to show you his overview. Long, tall pocket passer with better arm strength than arm talent as a passer. McKee throws with an unorthodox delivery that becomes even more irregular when he feels rushed. He can make all the NFL throws and delivers a tight spiral with good velocity on intermittent and deep throws on the field side. However, his heavy feet and lack of agility limit his effectiveness outside of the pocket and make him a magnet for pass rushers when protection becomes spotty. McKee clearly improved his throwing process in 2022, but he might lack the decision-making and functional mobility to make it in today's NFL. Now, when it comes to Tanner McKee, a third-round prospect with a grade of 5.80 and a backup at best, an average backup, I'm not sure that we want to invest a third-round pick in Tanner McKee. We do, however, and we could use someone to have Jared Goff groom, and now would be a good opportunity to draft a quarterback. However, our defense is much more pressing. The need to solidify our defense is much more pressing. So my question to the viewer, you, is how would you feel if the Detroit Lions drafted Stanford cornerback Tanner McKee? Now, if you want a film breakdown on him, you can check out JT O'Sullivan, former Detroit Lion quarterback, the QB School, his YouTube channel. He has a 17-minute video on Tanner McKee, and you can let me know what you think. The thing that really kind of gets to me is we talk about Jared Goff and him fumbling and what happens as long as he's good in the pocket. But when that pressure starts to collapse, Jared Goff, does he break down? And to me, Tanner sounds like he does worse than Jared Goff under pressure. Jared is not as bad as he may seem. He does fumble and turn the ball over quite a bit, leads the NFL in turnovers since 2019. But he had a stellar second half of the season. And to me, Jared Goff being comfortable in and out of the pocket is where this all comes from, his turnovers. But Tanner seems like that if that pocket starts to collapse, he is going to be done. So ideal for a third-round pick, not too sure. Maybe if he falls to maybe the fourth or fifth, well, we don't have a fourth round. Maybe if he falls to the fifth round or something like that, we could pick him up. I don't mind having a backup that's better than Nate Sudfeld, and maybe there could be some potential there because all we need right now is a backup. But the question is, do you want the Detroit Lions to draft the future of their franchise or just a backup for Jared Goff? You can let me know in the comments below. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel because we have a lot of content coming during the offseason as the NFL free agency period comes along, and I hope that you go along on this ride with us. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself, and as always, go Lions.